Hello survivors, welcome to Resource Management. Let's start with resource income. On your base screen, select the box in the upper left to look at your resource income. It will tell you how much resource you are spending overall. In this early example, there are only two costs, food and meds. All resource income is split into two updates, morning and evening, so you will only ever see half of your costs and production at any single update. In this example, our community is completely out of meds, so we're searching for a place we can scavenge. Each site on the map has icons that will tell you what you can find. Food, materials, some more food, and there's some meds. Once we are on site, it's advisable to clear all the rooms of that site first. This helps you identify the locations of any lootable containers and helps cut down on nasty surprises. Once it's clear, go ahead and start searching the containers you found. Some items have limited utility, while others are exactly what we were looking for. Go ahead and poke around some, but notice that your inventory is starting to fill up. It's at times like this that it helps to turn a place into an outpost. Each outpost costs influence to claim. Abandoning an outpost only returns a portion of that influence, so choose wisely. When your inventory is full, it is very helpful to be able to access your supply locker to store or retrieve items. When you are overburdened, returning looted items to your supply locker at your outpost might just save your life by keeping you from running around the apocalypse encumbered. Now this outpost also provides us with +1 meds income per day, but more on that later. For now, let's take our rucksack of meds and get out of here. Scavenging at some sites may not provide rucksacks at all, but they might provide other resources that are equally valuable. We are here at this power substation looking for scraps of circuitry that we will use to upgrade either our workshop or command center. Notice that we also found parts that we will use in crafting and repairs. Looting is not an exact science. It can be a little tricky to find all the containers, but sometimes you find things that have other uses, like this repair kit for our vehicle. Once we're ready to take some stuff back to base, we can just park our vehicle in a parking spot and unload our rucksacks and other stuff directly from the trunk. We'll make sure the truck is ready for the next run by leaving some gas in that toolkit there. Occasionally, the amount of resources you have scavenged or produced exceeds your storage capacity. When this happens, you can craft items that require that resource to avoid spillage or waste. In this case, we have an excess of fuel, so I'm just going to make a few extra cans of gas, knowing that I will be driving a lot. Open your base screen, choose the storage facility, and make a few cans of gas. If you don't keep your resources below the storage capacity, you will lose some. In this example, we've scavenged too much food. As we drive away, we're notified of the loss in the upper left corner of the screen. The easiest way to avoid resource loss is by upgrading your storage facility to make it hold more, but that also has a cost. This is expressed in materials, labor, and time. Other requirements include outdoor or indoor slots and access to power or water. Facilities and facility upgrades can help us cover resource costs in ways that outposts simply do not. In this example, we are looking to start producing food at home. The garden requires an outdoor slot, which is currently taken by the workshop. Let's fix that. Now that our workshop is in a better spot and the garden is being built, we need more outposts. Let's upgrade our command center and see what that does for us. Here's where that circuitry we talked about earlier comes into play. This is a good time to look at what upgrades we might want to do next, what they cost, and make a plan for the next scavenging run. Once we've completed the scavenging run, we go ahead and upgrade that facility to make our base a little more able to survive the apocalypse. After all of these changes, we are now at a manageable -1 food cost per day when sustaining 3 people. Okay, so as mentioned, we built the garden to start producing food at home. We claimed the first meds outpost, and here we are claiming another. This is to offset the cost of having an active infirmary. We now have a much more sustainable community with outposts that will allow us to access our supply locker from different portions of the map. Not all outposts provide resource income, but you can see which sites will provide resources when claimed by looking at the site description in the upper left of your screen. And finally, we claimed this food outpost to help boost food production a little bit while we wait for better skills to help us upgrade our facilities. Thanks for watching. We hope this was helpful. We invite you to join our Discord server where you can ask questions and talk with your fellow survivors.